Junction.
Hi everybody, welcome to What's Going On Grand Junction. I'm joined today with Douglas Sorter from the Western Colorado Botanical Gardens. He's the Vice President of Strive. Thank you for being here, Doug.
Thank you, Karen, for having me.
Yeah, of course. Could you start just by giving us a little bit of an overview of the Botanical Gardens? A lot of people don't know what that is.
Right. Well, Botanical Gardens is a really unique place for Grand Junction. It's the only one of its kind. It's about 17 years old, and it used to be a salvage yard. And this lady by the name of Elizabeth Harris, who just turned 100 years old, by the way, last month, is the one that had the vision and started the whole thing. So it's a wonderful place with flowers and trees and bushes and different things that we have outside that are native plants, as well as some varieties that are outside the area. And then we have the tropical rainforest, and it's just a beautiful area. And in the wintertime, that is so nice to go in there because it's hot and it's comfortable, and you can see a lot of beautiful flowers, and they're still blooming and stuff. And we have banana trees in there. And then we have a butterfly pavilion where the butterflies are, and that's a big draw for the kids in town because they like to come there. The schools come through there and do the different things that they have there. We have some turtles and some tortoises, so there's a difference there. And then we have a children's area and a children's castle, and there's a lot of things that happen in that place. So it's a really good place, a relaxing place to go and enjoy nature and really have a good time. And then when the spring comes, like it is right now, the flowers are just gorgeous. It really starts to bloom and blossom out there, and it's really, really pretty. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to go out there today, and I really enjoyed it. They have, you guys have so much going on. Every time I thought I was done, I saw another thing that was super interesting. So, I know the butterfly pavilion, they're not quite hatched yet. Is that right?
Yeah, they go through stages. They have a cycle of every 2 weeks. So they are born and die in every 2 weeks. So they're right in their chrysalis form right now, and they'll hatch in that little area. If you saw the little hatching area, and then they'll dry out a little bit, and then they'll come out and fly around. And there's plenty of food in there for them to eat, and some really beautiful flowers, the hibiscus and stuff in there. They're really pretty. So they really have a pretty wonderful life, actually, for the short time that they have it, but that's the cycle that they have.
Yeah, they really get the bang for their buck.
Yeah, exactly. They got a great environment, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No predators.
Oh, yeah. Can you believe it?
Exactly.
What is your favorite part about the Botanical Gardens? That one might be mine. I think the butterfly pavilion is pretty cool.
That actually is pretty cool, but I'm a gardener, so my favorite part are the different native plants that we have in the back, where we have this area that kind of depicts the elevation and the uniqueness of the valley, where it's set up where there's the mesa is in the back, and then the bookless, and then for every foot of elevation drop in that particular area in the back is a 100-foot drop in elevation in reality. So the plants kind of coincide with that as they come down into the cactus garden or the succulent gardens, you see. So it starts off with like where the columbines would be, and then there's a little river that comes down, and the pine trees, and then as it comes down, it has all the natural vegetation that comes down into the valley. And it kind of is a depiction of the Grand Valley itself and coming down into the area here, so down to the desert area. So that's my favorite part, is in the back.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
yeah, it actually
very
is.
Informative.
It's really thought it out. You know, they really thought it through. So that's the kind of thing I like. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I guess after 17 years, they're starting to get some things right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great. I also noticed, well, you work for Strive, and
Correct.
What is the relationship between Strive and the Botanical Gardens?
That is an excellent question, because that's the reason that we're there. Strive is an organization that supports individuals that have intellectual or developmental disabilities from birth to end of life. So in that respect, we try to provide services as people want them served, you know, their interests, where they lie, and how they want to do things, and how they want to live their lives. So we provide opportunities in a setting like that, because they've decided, I want to learn how to work in the retail industry. So we have a gift shop there so they can develop those skills and work there. And greater things happen there. I don't know if you got a chance to meet Thomas, but Thomas is a wonderful young man that went there to gain some retail skills, but in doing so he decided he wanted to learn about all about butterflies and how they live, and they're regulated by the USDA, and so there's a lot of regulations that go with it, but he's taken it upon himself to learn all those things. And now he does the tours for the families that come in or the children that come in, and he's really very knowledgeable about it. So it's really given him a sense of pride, a sense of self-confidence, and it's really helped him propel himself into looking at the world differently now. He knows he's accepted, he knows he's valued, and now he's trying to find an apartment with around folks his own age, and he's really moving on in life. So that's the kind of thing that Strive does for individuals with intellectual disabilities, is provide that opportunity that they wouldn't normally get because of just different circumstances, and they get the opportunity to explore things, and then they can actually discover, well, I'd like to do this or I'd like to do that. And then that's how we operate. That's our culture of things. So the Botanical Gardens is a great fit. We provide a great service for our folks, and then we provide a beautiful area for the community. So it's a kind of a win-win type thing.
Yeah, I did meet Thomas.
Yeah.
He's so sweet.
He's a great guy.
So
yeah,
much.
I know. He knows all about the tortoises.
We talk for hours about it.
Yeah, he's really good at that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
I definitely would enjoy hanging out there. Like he gets to.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah,
me too. Yeah.
I didn't know that Strive. Well, I've definitely seen Strive around town, but I didn't actually know what it did. That's very valuable that they have that available around here.
It's a large organization. We support about 1,400 people a year, about 380 employees. So 21 different locations in town with about 46 different programs. So it's substantial. So the Botanical Gardens is one of many. So, but it's really a good one because this gives the people an opportunity to find value in meeting other folks, and our folks get to meet them. So it's that integration piece that's so instrumental in building that self-worth of an individual, their value that they have.
Yeah. That is a really incredible, honestly, that we have such a resource available. And that's about all we have time for. But no, you're good. You're good. No,
I just love talking about it. Yeah.
No, you could. It's a very valuable thing to hear about, I think, on this show. So,
thank
you very much for coming in.
Thank you. It's
and
just been
telling
wonderful.
me about it. Yeah, great.
Go Mavs.
Go Mavs. That's right. And we will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in.
What's going on, Grand Junction?